me to reply?
The long cord.
This doesn't so
Go ahead. I don't want to confuse you.
Long.
It's a Pollock.
Get off the Pollock. Give him a break.
Down.
He won't let me in his car now. Well, then
Hey,
somebody.
Michael.
And the first one is called Yeah, I Ain't Got Some Too. It's probably the longest poem I've ever written. Well, I went to a friend's house today, and we were just kind of sitting around talking about financial aid, and he was telling me that he couldn't get any, that he was not eligible to receive any, and I just kind of looked at him and said, yeah, I know what you mean. I ain't got some aid too. Now I went over to another friend's house today, and we were sitting around talking about tax checks because neither of us had our checks yet. And he said to me, man, I don't have my fucking tax check yet. And I just kind of looked at him and said, yeah, I know what you mean. I ain't got some tax check yet too. Then I went to another friend's apartment today, and we were just sitting around, we were talking about charge cards, and he was telling me that he could get one if he wanted to, but at the moment he just didn't have one. And I just looked at him and said, yeah, I know what you mean. I ain't got some charge card too. Well, I was over at Rick's house today, and we were just kind of sitting around talking about sexual technique, and Rick was telling me about the Dada sexual technique. Anyone can have sex, explained John Arp. Sounds great, but I've never tried it, Rick said. And I just kind of looked at him and said, yeah, I know what you mean. I've tried some Dada sexual technique too.
Is that part of it? What you're into? Oh,
Come
on, David.
Come on, right in the middle. That's great. Okay.
Finish it. Is that true?
Really? Okay. I'll try to be slowed down. This is a poem about people who call poems poems. Please don't call them poems no more. Please take the time to enunciate. A poem is not a poem. A poem is not a poem. A poem is a fleshy fruit consisting of an outer thickened fleshy layer and a central core with 5 seeds. Please don't call them poems no more. All right. This is the worst poetry This is about someone that everyone here knows, or most everyone here knows.
God?
Fuck you, Jim Powell. All right! Fuck you, Jim Powell, for you have sinned, sand, sun, but you do not know better. For you are too busy editing the morning paper and proofreading Mrs. Powell's shopping list. That's right, honey. You've misspelled artichoke. But you are forgiven with the hog's liver. For you are on a plane traveling the globe, gaining that intangible you so often speak of, experience. Here's a sleazy poem. These are the funnest to read.
Funnest to write?
Sleazy, yeah. Okay. The libido, I know, is a hot sex on a stick reaction to the dreaded disease, erectus neglectus, which will infect us if Freud's theory about the id does what it did.
What a bunch of bourgeois clowns.
Yeah, I just thought it's a Vatican collection.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, all the poems are going to be about devouring anyway, so this
I didn't bring it, Rick, but if you want me to, I'll read it.
Is that the one with the question marks?
you know it's my heart.
You want me to do it?
No.
I told him about it.
No, it's okay.
I'll do it. Sally, get back over here. It's not New York, but I'll do it. Do both.
Do both.
Just go.
Read us your whole...
Read anything. Read your whole repertoire.
Both at once.
Read your entire wow.
Since I have been asked to do devouring, I am going to do devouring.
Yay!
Queen devourer herself.
You take that back, Rick Karcasheff. You will be sorry, Rick Karcasheff.
I'll burn in hell forever.
Sounds like a title to a
Am I on? Am I on?
You're on.
This is Sally from the Educational Servicing Center, and I do have a loan. Which means I'm not.
Well, I must tell you that these 4 or 5 pieces I'm going to read, I've been writing them for about a year now, and I've been spending, well, each day I've written a word, and I just want to tell you that because I've taken so much time writing them, they must be good.
Wittgenstein!
The first poem here is called Fundamental Compatibility. Convection by candy, quite another life. Member possibility, belly, metaphysics, air, perfection, agreeable, self-talk, cigarette. Can money ultimately provide quality apartments? Yes or no? Confused corner store, red wheel structure, merchandise, but book world fame and best consciousness we crave. Fundamental compatibility walk to the exemplary coping money buy. That was the first one. And these are all it's B-U-Y. These are all post-philosophical poems, I guess you could say. The next one is called Conditional Candy, and it's a quiet one. Literature, Bridgeborn, building true explanation. We've researched your money. Therapeutic, obstinate, hurry, also concrete, Draker reasoning. Yes, I would. I gave love to advance wholesome suffering. Tolstoy, Tolstoy. Pessimistic man, you remember from truth. Dirt, saintly behavior, Alyosha, Alyosha. Toil to acquire black plastic conditional candy. This is the third one. It's called Mind Without Wishes, and it should be called Poets Without Minds. But, hey, mind without wishes, without manifestations face. We're meant to dream, considering things we can't forget. Secret windows which God even cannot open. The paper audience yelled, "What's the point? You should bring these procedures to a close!" Aristotle put philosophy in a brown bag. Faceless manifestation. I don't know what this thing is called, but I'm going to read it anyway.
Give it a title!
Culinary statutes, I guess. This is going to be in the next issue. Please, no heckling. This is going to be in our next, this is going to be on our next magazine called 15 Seconds of Laughter.
Heckling?
Thought it was 12.
Can't you be polite?
I thought it was encouraged. It says right here.
Culinary statutes embark my brain, makes me whole again. Feasible misalignments carry me off to something more interesting. Oh, Martha, put out the milk and cookies! Interesting. Granite love, my knees. A pirate eating pale vegetables for the sake of it. Long on words and short on tongue. I cannot stretch this point past oblivion and back into slumber. Top-down savages spitting in the breeze. Oh, Martha, where is last night's bottle of comfort? The bottle of old musty dreams. Somebody must have thrown it out with my socks with the walking hoe and the living dead of red cream soda and belches, camel victories, suck the hump and pull the vein. Hallelujah, hallelujah, sings my guilty expression lips and burnt animal of jealous tendencies. Whacking!